Hi guys, welcome back to another episode. This is gonna be all ASMR. But no, not really. Hi! Last episode we had some issues technically, for some reason, with the new layout. I'm gonna make sure that doesn't happen with this episode. It was only a slight delay on the bottom screen and a little bit of an issue at the end, where for some reason the video didn't end, even though I looked at the timeline and did. Don't know what that was, but I'll make sure it doesn't happen this time, guys. Anywho's, let's get back to Albie. Okay. Never thought a lawyer would actually try to help me. Would actually believe in me. Aww. Would risk his own life for me. I never would have even imagined it. So that's why I lied. To try and save myself. But I'm not going to lie anymore. If you believe in me enough to put your life on the line, I'm going to believe in you too. Ah, poor Pain. Allow me. Allow me to explain. You really don't need to say it like that. Poor Pain, he's just like, what the hell is going on? Time to finally get to the bottom of things. To be honest, I went to the treasure room lots of times to look at the treasure box. Even though the temple told you you weren't allowed to go anywhere near it. Also, I got my glasses this time, so I can actually read, and I have my stylus. I just licked it. I don't know why. Anyways, I didn't actually do it, guys. Don't worry. Okay. Mr. Roll even saw me once and scolded me. But that box is so beautiful the way it glows in the dark. I couldn't help myself. It glows in the dark? That's right. It's covered in a special mineral called fluorite. Fluorite? Fluorite? That makes it glow. Absolutely breathtaking. It's really a shame they don't put it on display for the public. Can you imagine how many people would go at night tours of the temple if they did? If he only applied such passion to tell me the truth earlier. Well, he's a tour guide above all else. Alright, so that's been updated. We also have the floor plan here, I guess, huh? On the day of the incident, I was on my way to the treasure room again. Okie dokie. When I ran into Mr. Raw on the Great Stairs. So those were not the treasure room stairs in the seance vision? No, they were the Great Stairs that connected to the hallway. Makes sense. The vision wasn't clear enough to show us what was at the top of the stairs. Okay. Oh, temple diagram. Speak of the devil. We actually got the floor plans. All of a sudden, Mr. Roll drew his gun and threatened me with it. I quickly put my hands up. Mr. Roll acted so scary. For some reason, he had a scarf over his mouth. I couldn't read his expression at all. Just then, the power went out, so I took my chance to hightail it out of there. I ran for my life, even now when I try to think back on it. All I can remember is the gun and the piercing look in Mr. Rawls' eyes. That must have been when I dropped the notice scroll. Which means somebody else brought it to the treasure room along with Mr. Rawls' body. Did Mr. Rawls say anything to you when you ran into him on the stairs? What is it, Albie? I have no idea why, but he asked me a strange question. Did you steal it? He said. What? I'm sorry. I'm sorry I didn't say all this before. I didn't think anybody would believe me. A grand speech. One that confirmed my suspicions that you were the thief. Well... Objection! But that might have been the victim's misunderstanding. Where there's smoke, there's fire, as they say. The victim must have had good reason to be suspicious of the accused. Why does every new piece of information seem to be so incriminating? What should I do? Shadow. Would it be Shadow? Someone's gonna need to clarify. Would that be Shadow? Anyways, what better reason to suspect the boy than seeing the treasure box in his hands? In the course of his rounds, the victim must have noticed the treasure box been stolen, and then, just after that, He ran into the accused. I'll be your guide. Oh god, I forgot. His name is too terrible for a pun. No, that's not what happened. Therefore, the one who stole the treasure was and killed the victim can be none other than the accused. Wow. Wait. What does he have in... What did he have in his bag? What now? Oh, it's just... Oh. Down boy. He has a dog? Well, what do we have here? I'm sorry about this. This is my dog. Shadu? Shahadu? Ruff. Is his name a pun too? I can't see it right now, so... You nearly gave me a heart attack. So that was making his bag... That was what was making his bag move. He's your doggy. Can't you quiet down that Can't you quiet that yappy mutt down? Says that Mr. O made a mistake. You can understand him? Don't tell me this surprise witness... This is a surprise witness for the defense? Well, you know what? I'm basically Mr. Lutz from Simpsons at this point. Let's bring in all of the surprise witnesses. Including Santa. You're thinking of cross-examining the animal, are you? Of course not, Your Majesty. Magistry, sorry. Well, I'm glad to hear that. I thought I'd have to reassess my assessment of your sanity for a second there. I think I'd have to reassess my strategy, and fast. I have to somehow show that somebody else could have struck the victim, or were sunk. Well, it's true the defendant was standing in front of the victim when he died. It doesn't mean somebody else couldn't have struck the victim at that time. If you're going to go that far, then I hope this means you have another angle of approach ready. Exactly, I mean, who else but the accused standing front and center could have done it? Unless you can back up your claim. Nothing more than conjecture. I don't, I think I can, Where else could the victim... Well, considering the victim was looking at Albie the entire time, which was this direction, maybe from behind?
Take that!
With the defendant standing in front of the victim, isn't it possible that the victim could have been struck from behind? From behind, you say? I see. Yes, I suppose it's not outside the realm of possibility. Good. Now at least I have some breathing room. But how do you suppose it could have been? But who do you suppose it could have been? The true culprit, naturally. The one who actually committed the theft and murder. The true culprit? I suppose you have a true timeline of events to go along with that? I should have known I'd have to explain everything. Alright. If we assume the true culprit struck from behind, then that means... After going to the treasure room and stealing the treasure, the true culprit tried to escape. But then Mr. Roll approached, or appeared, making his rounds. I imagine the culprit then quickly hid in the storage room on the other end of the hallway. You're grasping at straws, Mr. Wright. Admit it, you have nothing but baseless conjecture. I'll be going to look... I'm going to look for something to base it on right now. Albie, when you ran into Mr. Roll in the hallway, was there anyone else around in the storeroom area? Oh god, him and his dog. I don't know. It's just, you're just gonna be doing the thinking motion with the dog on your head? Okay, that's good. There might have been somebody else there, but I couldn't see. I was in the hallway down the stairs, so I couldn't see the end of the hallways. I see. Swing and a miss. Oh, she just says there's someone else. Someone was there. I see. Thank you for that. Too bad his testimony is inadmissible. You think this is a joke? Maybe the defendant didn't have to happen to see the other person. But that doesn't mean the true culprit couldn't have been there in the hallway. Your desperate floundering is getting hard to watch. Okay, well, but I will enjoy watching you sink. Of course, because you're just very upset. So someone told me this was actually Gasp and Winston was the other person, so... I forget all of them. They're all puns. All of their names. Anyways. Unfortunately for you, only the accused and the victims were there in the hallway at the time of the incident. Can you continue to make that assertion? Ah, goddammit. Because there was a witness. A very reliable witness. Eyewitness. What? Your Majesty, the prosecution would like to call to the witness stand. Call the witness to the stand. Calling an eyewitness to the stand? It's been decades since that happened. Okay. Unlike the defense's witness, you can rest assured that there are no pets involved. That was a low blow. Come on, it's just a puppy. Don't be a jerk. Very well. I'll allow it. And for now, and now for something we've not heard for her in quite some time. Bring the witness to the stand. See, the problem is I'm stumbling to read because I'm trying so hard to... Is this the guy that started... Oh my god, it's you, isn't it? Yeah. Witness, please state your name and occupation. Oh my god. Really? I'm trying to wrap my head around this one. Good lord, can you dig? Really? I can't really dig your name. No, if it is an instructor, Addiston Adnin? I don't... Addiston. I'm just gonna call him Addiston, because I don't know what I can't... Like, trying to look at that instructor. I'm sure it's a pun as well, but I just can't think right now. I'm trying to think. Sorry to ask, but what's a... Damelin? Wow, he is quite good, you know, at what he's trying to do. I'll just write down this real quick and look this up real quick. Anyways. But you heard the sultry sounds once before, brother. Oh no. Ugh, god damn it. Win. Dragon. Oh, and... Oh, he's the one who plays the music. Like, okay. Oh my god, I just realized. Okay, so his first name is Peace, right? Like, supposed to be the peace. So, okay, let's just try to put this together. Hold on a second. So his last name is Understandin, I guess? I would need to look at his name again. 1 second. Let's see. Peace, Lub, and Understandin. Okay, got it. Got it. That's a terrible name, so is and Understandin. And Understandin. I hate this. Anyways, back to what was going on right now. I really don't like him. I mean, he seems like the God damn it, 1 second, Christy's contacting me. God damn it. God damn it. God damn it. Okay. Told her to go. Gonna have to close that for now, because I'm hoping that didn't make noise in this recording. God, everything's so bad. Alright. Song of Ceremony song was playing at the time of the murder. Oh, holy mother. 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 Hello, mother. Hello, father. May the righteous sounds of the Damelin, I don't, serve as an offering to you. Really? This is what's gonna happen? Wonderful. A great performance as always. This is my thing, you know. My bag. I make instruments speak, baby. By the by, Magistry Pops. No Dalaman class today? Oh my god. No, I'm afraid this trial has gone into overtime, thanks to the lawyer over there. The class the judge wanted to attend was a Domelin class lesson. Well, you know what they say, baby. Never trust a lawyer, man. Oh, God. But transgressors against the Holy Mother have to be brought to justice. Thank you for your cooperation, Mr. And understanding. I mean, his name in full context doesn't make sense with his last one. So I'm just gonna call him Andestan for now, because his full name is like Peace and Understanding. Peace, Love, and Understanding, because his first name is Peace and Love. Last name is Understanding, which is... He's basically a hippie, but he's a murdering hippie, so this is just terrible. Yeah, man, that was not cool. Keep the treasure safe. It's one of your duties, okay, Mr. Understanding. That's right, brother. This here is one of the only treasure box keys. And I keep it on me on all times, you dig? I'm a sneaky thief went and cracked open the sucker anyways. Total bummer, man. Really? So the key in the treasure box, is it? Yeah, key to the treasure box, is it? You know it, baby. It's called the Magatama key. And it's a historical blah-de-blah-de-blah. It's been passed down the head monk. I accidentally pressed the button when I didn't mean to. Okay, to the monk at Temple. The Magatama key. Alright, so sole key to opening the treasure box and understanding keeps it on his person at all times. Fantastic. And now someone's jacked the treasure on my watch. A real buzzkill, man. How am I ever gonna face Her Holiness again? Please stop doing that motion. Oh, Holy Mother, please find it in your infinite wisdom to forgive me. Please guide this lost and humble lamb. Why do I always get the far out ones? Mr. and Understanding, you witnessed the accused and the victim heading to the treasure room? You know it, baby. Best believe I scoped the tiny transgressor. Okay. Would you please give the court your testimony regarding what you saw? To bring justice against the transgression, man, of course. So yeah, that's all I can do. Okay. In the name of Her Holiness, I vow to sing naught but the truth. I swear to bring... hit me. Okay. Alright, so now we have witness testimony. Here we go. What I saw, baby. Really? After the morning dance of devotion, I guess he's doing this in a song. To go back to my chamber, I got the notion. Really? Don't you know my chamber's on the way? To the temple's treasure room, hey. Really? You can't... That's just lazy writing. God damn it. Any small footsteps I can quite clearly hear. If anyone to the treasure room goes near. I hate everything right now. Albie was the only one. Albie was the only one. Okay, this is just lazy writing on a songwriter's part. He's lazy as shit. Before the blackout, one other than Rawl. Only Albie into the treasure room did stroll. That was... Tell me I was hallucinating. Just like you can believe Mr. Roll was bit the big one. After that, harsh man. I share your sentiments. You were the one who discovered the victim's body, weren't you, Mr. Andestan, I guess. I'm just gonna call him Mr. Understanding now. He really is a key witness, then. That or he was the murderer. Chances are he was the murderer. Just saying. That's right, brother. After the blackout, I went to reset the breaker and give back power to the people. Really? The circuit box is near my chamber, so I'm always the man for the job, you feel me? breakers are in the first floor hallway in the front of the storeroom. On the way, I got a whiff of something funky. Blood, man. Really harsh, my mellow. I knew something wasn't kosher. Kosher. Yeah, okay. So I swung by the treasure room to see what's up. Or what's what. And I was like, whoa, man. There was poor Mr. Roll dead as a doornail. Okay, so now we know there's a spray. Alright. In the interval between the end of the Dance of Devotion and the blackout. The only one who went to the scene of the crime were the victim and the accused. So you see, Mr. Understanding, I guess, understanding's in excess of unassailable. Okay, yeah, really, unassailable account is what led to the accused's arrest. Hold it. Isn't it possible the murder took place before the end of the Dance of Devotion? I'm afraid that's not possible. The victim was in the performance hall until the very end of the dance. He was? Would you like some proof? How's this? A photo taken by a tourist of the morning Dance of Devotion. Is he in the picture? Oh, yeah, look at that. My, what graceful dancing. I can almost hear the sound of Mr. Understanding's really, Damelin now? I guess it's Damelin, right? I don't. It's going to change pronunciations quite a bit in this playthrough. Payne's right. Now there's Mr. Roll on duty. My, what a clear picture, too, of all three of them. Never underestimate the incredible pain. So in addition to Rafa's insides, he had backup evidence lined up too, huh? Ah, Jesus. As head monk, my monk trainings are like my own kids, like family, can you dig? I should have taught Albie better, man. Before Her Holiness, the Holy Mother. Oh, Albie, confess your sins, my young brother. Oh, for God's sakes, this hurts. Head monk, understanding. I didn't kill Mr. Roll, so I don't have anything to confess to the Holy Mother. What? Bogus, little man. Your faith is weak, like a wet paper bag. Are you feeling me? Spare the rod, hey, baby. Really? Spoil the child, not maybe. I'm sorry. Spoil the child, not maybe. Because, of course, anyways. Her Holiness is magnanimous, son. If you confess your guilt, she'll forgive you in the Twilight Realm. I don't suppose she could forgive him in this realm first. Defense, please begin your cross-examination. Oh, God, I am not prepared for this. What I saw, baby. After the morning Dance of Devotion, to go back to my chambers, I got the notion. Next. Don't you know my chamber's on the way to the temple's treasure room? Hey, hey. When any false footsteps I could quite clearly hear if anyone to the treasure room goes near. Albie was the only one. Before the blackout. One other than... Okay, I don't think we have any evidence, so let's just try pressing him on a few things.
Hold it!
Even from the inside of your chambers, you can still hear what's going on outside. Temple is a groovy old building built on Mother Nature's finest. You can hear a pin drop through the wooden walls, you dig. In an old building like that, I guess the walls must be pretty thin. And that's how Mr. Understanding could know the culprit's movements. It's all thanks to Holy Mother's divine protection. Right on, my man. I dedicate the testimony to Her Holiness. Now, please don't. Stop. It hurts. Albie was the one. Let's press that then. How could you tell it was Albie from the sounds of some footsteps? Albie is practically family, man. The smooth grooves of his shoes are easy to pick out. What do you mean? And how did you know he went to the treasure room? Didn't you think it was possible he went to the storeroom on the other end of the hall? No way, man. I saw him with my own 2 eyes. You saw him? In the treasure room. This you can believe. My peepers peep, the sneaky sneak Albie. Does that really rhyme? I mean, if it's Albie your guide, it's... Tell us what... No! No! You stop! Okay, you tell us where. Where is it you stood? Where you saw the accused, if you would. God damn it. When I heard the footsteps, I looked out the window. Okay. There's a window? From the window, I can see the window of the first floor hallway across the courtyard, you dig? And through the window, I saw Albie walking into the treasure room. Should I add the statement to his testimony? I don't freaking... yes? Could you please add the statement to your testimony, Mr. Understand? You got it, brother. Through the window, I did spy little Albie with my own eye. Oh, good lord. Albie was the one, Albie was the one. Do we have anything we can present against him? Well, he is a monk, right? Wouldn't he know the daily duties of what a monk is supposed to do?
Objection!
The witness' statement clearly contradicts the piece of evidence, Your Majesty. You're laying your life on the line on that? And what exactly could about the testimony is inconsistent about that? Oh, wait. Wait! No, that's the wrong thing. Oh, if I went with that, by all means. But know this. Drove a nail into your own coffin. Oh, well, that's just unfortunate. I thought maybe Albie was the one who's supposed to be out doing something else, but if he's in his own window, like if he's looking out the window, wouldn't this be the let's see. After the morning, dance of devotion, go back to my chambers, got the notion. Okay.
Hold it!
Okay, let's try that again. That's right, the brother, there's a courtyard. Okay, well, pressing doesn't get me in trouble, right? I meant to present. Whoops! Okay, we already got this. Judging from the diagram, I guess that's plausible. A view of the courtyard from your chambers? Very nice, that must be. I bet it's beautiful this time of year, what with Kurani's butterflies fitting about. Kurani's, I guess. Can I go back to the testimony, please, while you play your... It goes a little something like this. I can't believe we're dealing with this. Albie was the one, now I want through the windows. Aren't you supposed to be out doing something? Because if this is... Then his fingerprints were found on it. Therefore, all the hallway shutters will remain shut. Oh, well, that just helps a lot. I thought this was a daily task, but it's actually just a notice that says that. I'm gonna look at the... Okay, there's the diagram. Can I look at the picture? Well, I'm pretty sure we have the evidence we need now. Let's see here. Autopsy cause of death, a cerebral contusion from head injury. Ceremony. When the dragon and tiger battle found it. Alright, well, you know what? We're gonna go with this because apparently he's lying.
Objection!
There's something off about that, Mr. Understanding. My music is off? I'm sorry you feel that way, man. Maybe the vibe ain't topping off the charts where you're from. What's your poison? Orchestra? Jazz soul? There's nothing wrong with my ears, witness. But something not quite right with your eyes. Mr. Understanding and Understanding. You've been lying to this court. Now why would I lie? I got nothing to hide. Truth and truth alone is all I sing. Lying, y'all, now lying ain't my thing. That's a really drawn-out lyric. I contend otherwise. Do you recognize this object, Mr. And Understanding? It's a temple notice, man. What of it? It's a notice. The following instructions to the temple monks is written. All the hallway shutters will remain shut for today's dance of devotion. What you talking about, Phoenix? I'm talking about the fact that from your chamber, you couldn't have seen anyone going into the treasure room through the shutters. Looks like you didn't get the memo. No way. I don't believe it, man. If you don't believe it, why don't you read the notice for yourself? Let's see. Something, something, will, something, something, for, something, something. Is that your idea of reading? I'm not so hot at reading, Kuranese. Wait, you're not? I usually get one of the other monks to read stuff for me, you know? Doesn't that make your duties as head monk a little difficult? Hey, cut me some slack, man. I only moved to this country 6 months ago. It's quite recent, isn't it? So, how did someone who's only been here for 6 months become head monk of the temple? How little you understand. Religious faith can be measured by can't be measured in months or years. It's only been adhered to Quranism for 3 years myself. Okay. The Holy Mother's teachings really spoke to me, prompting me to stay in this country. Or was it the fact that there were no lawyers here that spoke to you, Mr. Payne, I know how you feel, my man. Her Holiness's teaching spoke to me too. Ladies and gentlemen, I present Brother Dumb and Brother Dumber. Well, I know why Payne suddenly became a believer in Quranism. But why did Mr. Understand have to have had an ulterior motive of becoming a believer? Yeah, so could he have had an ulterior motive of becoming a believer too? Mr. Understanding. Were you really in the chamber as you claim? In your chamber as you claim? What? Hey, be chill, brother. Weren't you instead somewhere else? Mr. Wright, what kind of nonsense are you spouting now? I'm just thinking. One second, let me write this down. According to Mr. Understanding's testimony, he saw Albie with his own eyes. Therefore, it is really nonsense to suggest that he'd seen Albie from somewhere else. Is it really nonsense? I mean, well, do you have a theory defense? Do you know where Mr. Understanding was, if not in his chamber? If he wasn't here in the room, then if Albie had gone down the hallway towards the treasure room, there are only a few people who could have seen Albie's. Okay. I do have a theory, Your Majesty. Let's say the witness really did see Albie going towards the treasure room. What then? Go down the hall, okay. Was he at the breaker then?
Take that!
There? But you suggested earlier. True, but no matter what I look at it, this is the only place I understand it could have been. Mr. Foreign Lawyer, don't tell me! Are you accusing Mr. Understanding of being the true culprit in this case? Yes, I guess. Yes, Your Majesty. I contend that there's strong possibility that this witness is the murderer. Ah, shit, son.
Objection!
Of course. How dare you be so disrespectful? First you criticize her benevolence insights. Now you accuse the head monk of murder?
Objection!
This is the only place the witness could have been. If he was here, he could have struck the victim down from behind and moved the body to the treasure room. There's nothing but groundless conjecture. And there's one more thing. Do you remember what was said in the opening argument? The opening argument? During the argument, it was suggested that Albie used his position as a monk in training to get his hands on the treasure. That's right. And what of it? Well, why don't we try a twist on that, for size? The thief used the position as a head monk of the temple to get a hold of the treasure. What? You're joshing me, man. The key to the treasure box has been passed down from head monk to head monk. What better position to be in if you want to steal the treasure? You can't possibly be serious. Does this mean you're claiming that Mr. Understanding Oath of Faith is nothing but a lie designed to get close to the treasure? The witness hasn't been truthful in his testimony to the court, so clearly he isn't above lying. Didn't you swear to the Holy Mother that naught but the truth would be you bring? In light of that, I don't think it's unfair to call your faith into question. This is ridiculous. Are there no limits to what this lawyer will say? I mean, lie is such a strong word. Maybe it was just a mistake. Wait, who said hold it? Enough of this nervous wrecked routine, prosecutor. You're just embarrassing yourself, man. What? What was that, Mr. Understanding? Lawyer man, you really are the lowest of the low. You've gone and said something I can't forgive. Oh dear. You call my belief into question, my faith in the Holy Mother. And nobody gets away with that. Oh. Oh! Are you fucking serious? It's making my ears bleed. This is the music of my soul. Oh god. Death to the lawyer. Are you serious right now? I'm the Twilight Messenger. Can't you tell? Gonna take this lying lawyer straight to hell. Of course. He's dripping with lies, running with Philistines, really? I'm gonna send a lawyer to the guillotines? Well, holy shit, sir. You get props for that one. And now for something completely different. The plinkety-pluck music just wouldn't let me express my rage. Your rage, huh? Isn't the real source of your anger having your lie exposed? You just don't get it. If I lied, it's 'cause you drove me to it. All sniffing around and suspicious and throwing out false accusations. Sorry, but as a lawyer, I'm afraid that's my job. Yeah, well, lawyers are crap. Keep making noise and I'll have to use my partner here on you. I'm the one making noise. Hey, so you want to know the truth, huh? Think you can handle the truth, do ya? Fine. Let's see you try. Feel the heat of my brutal death beat. Savage, right? Sweating bullets, ain't you? The screams of my soul are gonna make a mosh pit out of the peanut gallery, or this peanut gallery. Did he really just win the court over with that performance? Yo, geezer, I got something to testify. Get ready for the howling of my soul. I call this chart topper soul screaming truth. Another testimony? Oh my god. The priestess dance had come to an end. To the music storeroom, my way, I did wend. Good lord, I'm being bugged. Death is truth, and death truth is what you dread. Hear me shred. Oh, for God's sake. From my spot in front of the storeroom, I saw Albie creep to the treasure room. You just rhymed room with room, and I hate you for it. The trailing from behind, hound on the scent. I saw Pat roll. After Albie, we went. Me and my girl here, innocent and sweet. Back to my storeroom, can't be beat. Then we went to the power, ticket to midnight. Blacker than blackest black, robbing all sight. Yeah, baby, let the soul metal flow. I'm losing my mind. What is that music? I've never heard anything like it. And it's so fast, it's making my head spin. This is Damlin metal. Hey, you geezer. Those ears are you ringing? Those your ears ringing? I don't know much about music, but I've got chills, and they're multiplying. Hey, you scared lawyer man, run away as fast as you can. What a wonderful rhythm. The perfect accompaniment for further deliberations. Now, Mr. Understand. When did you go to the, go? God damn it, I can't think right now. I went to put my Damlin away. She's my precious partner. Gotta give her a good rest after playing, oh god. Jesus. Because you'd send me to hell. Huh? We all know that lawyers are in their lying lawyering ways. Am I right, people? If I admit I went to the storeroom, he'd have drummed up a false charge on me. I didn't want to be sent to hell. What do you say? He's right. That so would have happened. Really? Now I can see why Defense Culpability Act was passed. You feel me? Yeah, you said it. Is this too much to ask for a low-key trial? Now, are you punks ready to rock or what? I want to cry. I can't hear you. I said, you ready to teach this lying lawyer how we do things around here? Alright, then I'll lay it on you one more time. The screaming truth of my soul. Oh, God. Lordy.
Hold it!
I'm just gonna press everything now. You say you went to the music storeroom. But how do we know you didn't go to the treasure room to steal the treasure instead? And on what grounds would you base that accusation? Got anything to show for it? He's right, I don't really have any proof. Well, you can't prove that you didn't go to the treasure room either. You stole the treasure and were ready to make your getaway when you saw Mr. Roll. So you panicked and ran to the music storeroom, isn't that right? Why do I feel like I'm being stabbed by icy stares from every direction? The silence is your answer, lawyer man. His audience knows the score. Just what we needed. A moment of silence to bid this lawyer's baseless claims goodbye, really. Why do they have to hate lawyers so much in this country? I said it before and I'll say it again, lawyer man. After the priestess dance, I went to the music store room. Oh god, this is just terrible. I like how I like the motions that he has every time he does something. It's great.
Hold it!
How did Albie appear at the time? Oh my god. That was bad. Come to think of it, he was glancing around all shifty-like. You could tell he was up to no good. Shady, I'd tell ya. What's this saying about people who live in glass houses? Well, he was able to about to steal the treasure, so it only stands to reason.
Objection!
Look, oh, really? The defendant admitted he was sneaking in to see the treasure box. Wouldn't that be why he's looking around? What's that, people? Only the Holy Mother knows the truth, you say? But wrong. Peace of Love knows the score, baby. From my lips to our Holy Mother's ears, an artist only sings of what he saw there. Oh god. In other words, my reasoning is not good enough. Isn't good enough for God Boy here. Oh god. And did you see what's next, Mr. Understand? Oh god. No, not present. Press.
Hold it!
Something tells me this is going to be a spectacular waste of time, but what do you mean by hound on the scent? What? You don't get it? It's always the same, y'all. Lyrics questioned without mercy. The more famous the song, the greater the controversy. It wasn't your lyrical sense I was questioning. I say hound on the scent like a hunting dog, cause you know, Raw was a garden. Uh-oh, here we go. The inspiration came to me suddenly like a flash, and... that's okay, you don't have to go and explain your lyrics anymore. Hey, you're the one who asked! I knew I shouldn't have asked. Mr. Understand, you're still on the stand, so please stick to your testimony. You can explain your lyrics to me later in Damelin class, really. Domelin class, I guess. Fine, have it your way, geezer. The show must go on. Slash and thrash! What the hell is going on? Me and my girl here, innocent and sweet. Back to the storeroom, can't be beat. No, not present. God damn it.
Hold it!
What exactly were you doing in the music storeroom? There. Get the picture? Picture? What picture? Mr. Anderson is requesting that you not ask him the same thing over and over. Hey, geezer, you got it. You got it in one. Take a bow, baby. How the heck did he understand that? What? What was it doing in the music storeroom, you ask? I already told you. I was taking care of my partner in crime here, getting ready to put her away. But see, would you believe it? Ticket to midnight, blacker than black is black, robbing all sight. Where were you when the power outage occurred? Like I said, I was in the music storage room. My girl had been sounding a little off, so I had to put her back into... Okay. Isn't that true that you were actually in the hallway at the time? The hallway, you say? Why would I be in the hallway? You were waiting for Mr. Roll to come back from his patrol of the treasure room. Now that he discovered all the treasure was stolen, you were going to kill him. Lawyer man, just as always. So full of it, full of bull. Really spewing noxious lies and pulling the wool. Oh, God. Filthy liar. Through and through. And I ain't never ever gonna forgive you. Oh, my God. Utter lies with no evidence. As always, his claims are just tenuous. Really? You're really gonna run? Hey, nice prosecutor. I'm putting up what you're throwing down. Someone stop their jam session, please. You made your assertions clear, defense, but your argument is rather unsubsided. Okay. That's not good. What's so funny? Peace and love and understanding. Peace, love, and understanding. Nevertheless, the possibility is still there. You can't deny the witness could have killed the victim under the cover of darkness. You're forgetting one very important thing. Huh? It seems you've forgotten that the outage happened by chance, not design. Oh, that's right. Oh, that's right. I did forget about that. It's not like the witness planned the outage so he could take advantage of the darkness. Well, considering without darkness, it would have been hard to sneak behind Mr. Roll and kill him. You're right. Even I would notice someone coming up behind me. Well, defense, what do you have to say about that? What can I say about that? Mr. Wright, your claim is completely without merit. Unless you want to argue that the witness somehow magically made the outage happen. Well, maybe not magically, but... Wait, that's it. I can contend the witness could have made the power outage happen, with no magic necessary. What? Oh, God. You have a theory, defense? All he had to do is make use of something shown on this diagram. What did the witness use to make the power outage happen? Well, gee, I wonder. I mean, I pointed out earlier.
Take that!
With this, the witness could have caused a power outage and created the darkness he needed. What's with the silent treatment? The witness used that to cause the blackout? I would have loved to show us how that would be possible. Looks like I got it wrong. What? Did I just not click it right? God damn it. I guess I must have misclicked it, because that's exactly what... See, that's the problem, is that this... Like... Can I please get a better hold of this? Thank you.
Take that!
The witness was in the storeroom. The circuit box is on the storeroom end of the hallway. There's nothing really magical about turning off the breaker, wouldn't you say? Nice try, but that theory doesn't hold water, lawyer man. And why not? You say I turned the breaker off and snuck up on Mr. Roll and hit him? The pitch black darkness with no source of light whatsoever? And you say you... Oh, God. The light's off. That hallway was blacker than 100 midnights. Okay. You can't see the hand in front of your face. How could anyone commit murder like that? Unless it has somebody standing right in front of the victim, like the accused. I hate it when he's right. But I can't let him get... Okay. Wait a second. I know what's going on. You ain't gonna move this room with have a baked hunch like that, bro. You gotta hit him hard, really make him feel it, you hear me? Like my verse, baby, whoa! Well, I'm afraid you don't understand the witness's lyrics very well either. But in a trial, your arguments have to be clear and precise. Let's see some of that clarity and precision now, defense. Uh-oh, what do I do? Can you present something that could serve as a guide through the darkness? Yes, actually, I can. Yes, I can, because there has to be something. Alright, let's see what you have in your defense. The treasure box.
Take that!
I believe that the victim was holding the treasure box. Huh? Huh? Have you gone mad? Well, the box glows in the dark, so you could have used it as some sort of beacon. Well, I guess you're right. But why would the victim be holding the treasure box? Oh, well, because... Your guess is as good as mine. What's the lawyer talking about? And lies yet again. Just give him the death penalty already. Wow, unnecessary. Is there no way to win them over? Defense? Are we going to be needing those tongue shears after all? No, your majesty. Yeah, man, do it. Then we can jam out to the lawyer's shrieks of pain. Better get those screams of agony out now, lawyer man. Well, you still have a tongue to scream with. I guess I'd better come up with a reason. No pressure or anything. As to why the victim was holding the box. It can be explained as thus. Brain, don't fail me now. Victim was holding the treasure box because he was... Was he the thief? It's an idea to just happen to stumble upon, but I think it might be the answer. And it would turn this whole trial upside down. Hello, defense? Are you still with us? Let's hear this easy explanation you promised. Isn't it possible that it's because the victim himself was the thief? The victim? The thief? Haha, what kind of bull are you spewing now? Your Majesty, the guy's off his rocker. If the victim was the thief, everything we've learned so far would all make sense, and it would give us a completely new way to interpret the victim's actions. After the morning dance of devotion, Mr. Roll went to the treasure room. He grabbed the box that contained the treasure and started to take off with it. But then he ran into Albie at the Great Stairs. That's why Mr. Rawl pulled the gun on Albie. Then, when the blackout occurred, Mr. Roll was bludgeoned to death in the darkness. This explains why the victim would be holding the glowing box in the dark. And how it would be possible for someone like the accused to kill him. I mean, why not, right? Do you have any idea what you're saying? You're unbelievable, lawyer man. You lost it. That's the craziest thing I've ever heard. Roll trying to roll the temple. Devout believer, the pious Koreanist. I won't allow you to disparage the victim's departed soul with unfounded allegations. Hope you're prepared to back up your claim. Of course, Your Majesty. Oh, really? Is that in that case? Can we assume you have proof? Uh-oh. Proof, huh? Do I have any proof? I can't back down now. Proof that Mr. Roll was a thief. And left behind on a certain piece of evidence. Very well. Let's see your evidence, and be ready to stand behind it. Footprints. Take anything at this point. Any proof, something that would have been involved with the theft. That might make some trace of evidence left on it. What proof do you have that the victim might have been the thief? No, that's not it. No, that's not it either. There's blood on his... I'm just gonna go with this.
Take that!
The defense would like to examine this piece of evidence. Would you now? I don't think that piece of evidence will give any answers. Give us any answer. Whoops, looks like I got it wrong. Perhaps you would like to explain this. Oh, examine this penalty. Ah, wait, what? Do I really? Oh, come on. Okay, don't overthink this fix. I've got something that might still hold trace. Okay. Maybe the treasure box? Oh. Box holding that, maybe? You know what? I didn't even think about that. The defense would like to examine the treasure box. There might be trace evidence on that would show the victim had held it. Might? Would better hope it turns up something more definitive than that defense. Yes, sir, your majesty. Very well. Bailiff, bring the treasure box. There you are, defense. You're free to examine it. If I don't find something now, my entire argument will be up. Argument up to this point will be blown. Plus, there's that little matter of the old tongue shears. I have to find something. I just have to. Now, make sure to remember how to do this. I can rotate by sliding the touchscreen. I can zoom in and out. Slider on the left to get a better look. Or get. Okay. Let's see here. Let's examine that then. This is the lock. It was forced open, so I don't see anything else about it. Okay. So this is where the founder's orb was, huh? I doubt there's any trace of the orb left for now. Though I don't really know anything about the orb, so who knows? The lid on the box was forced open, but while the victim was holding the box, the lid must have been closed. I'll try closing the lid too. Hey. What? You son of a, you locked it! So, what's the big deal? I thought you could open it with the key you're wearing. Yeah, I can, no sweat. Then why is there a bucket load of dripping off of you over there? I think I'd like to open the box back up again. Could you lend me your Magatama key? Sure. Okay, let's see. Where's the keyhole? Well, it's the Magatama key. So it wouldn't go in the hole above the Magatama. Okay, I see. Huh? It won't open. Huh. What? Would you look at that? The thief must have busted the lock when they forced the box open. Really? Because I'm not so sure about that. Treasure box update in the court record. In any case, I'd better take another good look to find proof that the victim was holding the box. Well, there's obviously a handprint. This blood stain. It shows the outline of a hand. Could this be what I've been looking for? Well, that would probably be why his glove is bloody. Your Magistrate, take a look at this. There's blood stain here on the outlines the shape of a hand. Really? Let me see that. Oh my, you're right. Now I'm getting somewhere. I believe the blood stain is the outline of the victim's hand as he was holding the box. What? Even as he was being struck, he held tight the precious treasure box. After all, he'd gone through a lot of trouble to steal it. The bloodstain from his head was splattered across his hand and onto the box. Your Majesty, don't let yourself be taken in for Just more the lawyer deceit. What do you mean? Mr. Wright, where is your proof that the outline is that of the victim's hand? Well, I have a picture of it. Let me paint you it. Either show proof or prepare to meet the shears. Or you could save us all all some time and bite your tongue out now and submit it instead. That I did not see coming. Well, defense, how about it? Do you have proof the outline is the victim's hand? Where do I have proof of something like that? Could even be... Okay, please submit your evidence at this time. What evidence should I show that, Yes, I already have it. I know where it is. Because I can see it.
Take that!
I've got it. The evidence is going to save my beloved tongue. Mr. Payne, despite your claims about my forked tongue, it just so happens I have proof that you require. You do? It's right here in the crime photo. Is it? Where? Defense, please point it out. What do you mean, please point it out? What proves of the bloodstain outline? Well, obviously the bloodied glove.
Take that!
Mr. Payne, take a good look at the victim's hand. See this? That's blood. What? If we place Mr. Roll's hand inside the bloody outline, you think this blood is on his hand would complete the splatter? Exactly. Here goes nothing. And if they do form a complete splatter, it would prove my theory correct. Then the victim really was holding the box. I'm willing to bet my life on it. The defense reasserts that the victim was the thief and who stole the treasure box. You can't be serious. I protest. There's no way that would ever match up. I assert that it's patently impossible for... Ow! Talk about a tongue karma. Sounds like he just bit his. What's the matter, Mr. Payne? Did your forked tongue get tangled up in there? Or were you trying to submit your own tongue to the court? Why, you... I can hardly believe it. Apparently, that everything out of the defense's mouth is a bluff. Of course not, Your Majesty. The tongue doesn't lie. This tongue doesn't lie. And I'd like to continue to use my tongue in the future, too, if you wouldn't mind. The rest know is really a bluff. No, not Mr. Roll. I can't believe it. I'm sorry, Albie. I know it's upsetting news. He must have needed money badly, perhaps to support his family. After all, he even gave up his dream of becoming a monk to help them. Oh, so that thing Mr. Roll would say to me. Albie, you train hard and make sure you become a monk one day. Don't end up like me, he say. Oh, that's just upsetting. Yeah, he's probably warning you not to end up like a thief. Mr. Roll. Yes. Now wait just 1 minute. If the victim was the thief and he was holding the treasure box, then that means Mr. Roll was holding the murder weapon when he was killed. Oh, that's a very good point. It doesn't make much sense, does it? If the victim was holding the treasure box, it couldn't have been the murder weapon. Which means the real murder weapon must have been something else. The real murder weapon? Perhaps a guitar or whatever the hell those things are called? The blood was thought to be gotten on the box when the box was used as a weapon. But it turns out that wasn't the case. The blood splatter on the treasure box the victim was holding. When he was struck by the real weapon, that's what really happened. And isn't that right, Mr. Understanding? Are you insinuating I'm the one who used this real weapon? Are you saying I'm wrong in this understanding? You got me riled up, lawyer man. I feel song coming on. Look, looking for a weapon that just don't exist. Pathetic lawyer man, drop in the abyss, into the abyss. Despicable lawyer man, you make me sick. You can disappear just like a magic trick. Worthless lawyer man, done in by a weapon. For you, miserable wretch, hell doth be beckon. Oh, hell, doth beckon. God damn it. Yeah! I know I don't need to remind you, defense, that your life is on the line. I know, your majesty. Yet you prepared to risk it in the mere idea of a real murder weapon? Death to the lawyer man! Well, lawyer. Of course. This is it. The moment of truth. I can't back down now. Yes, your majesty, I am. I am confident the real murder weapon does exist. That's a bold claim, Mr. Wright. Now let's see if we can back it up. Show us which piece of evidence points to the real murder weapon. Okay, well, I have an idea of what it might be. Now then, defense, please submit your evidence to the court. Yeah, let's see it, lawyer man. Let's see this thing that shows the real murder weapon that you say that I used. Well, there is a picture of you holding something that might be the murder weapon. What I'm about to present is really nothing more than a possibility. But this thin thread is all I've got. Allow me to direct the court's attention to this photo of the morning's dance of devotion. This photo? How is it going to help you, Mr. Wright? There's something about it that doesn't sit right with me. Oh yeah? And what's this something, This thing that's odd, to say the least. He's not using the one that he...
Take that!
Misunderstanding. Why is the instrument you're holding different than the one you're playing in this photo? Would you look at that? They're completely different shapes. I believe you said your Damelin, or whatever you want to call it, was your one and only. Well, Mr. Understanding, what do you have to say about that? Heh. I got nothing to say. Then allow me to answer for you. They're different because the one in the photo is no longer in playable condition. Not after you use it to bludgeon Mr. Roll to death. Hardcore man. My old partner was doing so hot, so I brought her sister along, that's all. Not a big deal, lawyer man. In that case, please submit your old Damelin to the court as an evidence, okay? Yeah, let's just do that. Too bad. You're too late. I got rid of her yesterday. You what? Burned her up with the rest of the trash. Ashes to ashes, baby. Oh my god. No! He's already destroyed the evidence. I can see more, and I see more trash right here in this court that needs to burn in the fires of hell. Lawyer trash. Now there's no proof to show. Oh, come on, that was pathetic. Your agony could sound better than that. Where's the great scream of yours? This can't be how it ends. I think I've heard enough. Uh-oh. What does that mean? Oh my god, we're 1 hour and 14 minutes, actually. We're gonna have to end it. Who's a liar? Who knows? Find out next time. In Lawyer Man battles, I guess. With peace, love, and happiness. Are you serious? God damn it.